It was a dark and windy night in Las Vegas when Ricky rolled into town. This guru of the drag strip was here to teach a dozen of the motorcycle press's most worthless amoebas to propel a ZX-14 down the Las Vegas Motor Speedway drag strip in under 10 seconds without killing themselves. It was the third time that MotoUSA had an opportunity to receive first-hand tutelage from the master himself. All we wanted to do was break into the nines. At the original ZX intro, our best was a 10.5. 2 years later, we got better and turned an oh-so-close 10.001 at Cal Speedway. Now, a year later, and here we are again, still looking to break into the nines. Ricky has been there through Ken's struggles and experienced the pain of that 001 along with him. He knew how bad Ken wanted this, and we think he wanted to see it happen as well. But Ricky had many other riders to contend with also. The guy puts his heart into teaching, and he happens to be able to put his money where his mouth is too. He's patient and understands what it takes to get a rider over the hump. Starting off on the stock ZX for a few passes and battling a strong headwind, our best pass was a 10.3. Close, but nearly half a second away from a 9. Hopes of hitting that mark were sinking faster than Hyosung stock. Then Gadsden broke out one of his drag school bikes. Lowered, extended swing arm, and an air shifter, but otherwise stock. This is what we needed. A little help from our machine. It was like Christmas in July as Ken swung a leg over this mofo. It's low, so it's easy to warm up the rear tire. By the time Ken rolled into the staging lights for his first pass, we could see Ricky was grinning. He knew just what was about to happen. He gave some pointers on how to get the most of his bike, and stood back. The lights went green, the launch was strong. Ken rode cleanly through the gears and crossed the finish line in a blur. Launching at almost 10 grand on a ZX-14 is insane. Shaking in his boots at the line, he just wanted to give someone a hug when it was over. It was so badass to see Rick with his fists in the air as we rolled back down the access road. He said that run couldn't have been any better, and he was right. A 9.76, the best pass of the night. We continued to ride for hours after that. No Limit stunt rider Jason Britton was on hand, as was Molly Culver, Greg White, and a host of other editors from the US. It was an unbelievable night of drag racing and hanging out with one of the industry's coolest cats. It took a few years to break into the nines, Ricky, but you got us there. By us, we mean Ken, who thanks you for not giving up hope.